is going on? Governor Chisgule here, and today we're going to talk about Light versus Darkness, Stage 4, and how you can get a boatload of value training up troops leading to the battle in the Kingsland, and our restart project. We're at war. Hello my friends and welcome back. We've got a lot to do in this video. I want to chronicle what Light versus Darkness Stage 4 looks like so that folks that are experiencing this in the future can go in and say, oh, here's exactly what I need to do to get some sick value. If you like Rise of Kingdoms guides that help you get value and smash your enemies, then consider smashing the subscribe button for daily Rise of Kingdoms videos. Now, there's a bunch we need to talk about to get value in Light versus Darkness. There's stuff we want to talk about for our restart project. However, first, I'd like to go and thank the sponsor for this video, the makers of World War Doe. World War Doe is a head-to-head card collecting battler where you try to take out the enemy commander and their towers. But be careful, if your commander gets knocked out, then you yourself lose. There are elements of this game that will feel familiar. You're building a deck, you're accumulating resources that you use to play your cards, and that's called Doe. However, what's different is that you've got your towers that you can activate for a crucial heal or a crucial damage buff when you're on the battlefield, and your commander moves around the field, which lets you make those awesome plays, but also puts you in some pretty serious risk. I like that this game has a lot of humor in it, especially around the emotes and gloating you can do when you win. Oh, and did I mention that there's going to be a $25,000 tournament for this game? I mean, seems like a fun thing to get in on. If you want to play this game, the link is in the description to go and download. That'll support the channel, but also the top 3 people who push rank in my clan after they use that link to download are going to get 1,000 gems a pop and a special cosmetic, which is pretty awesome. We've also been growing a Discord community to support this game. Link is also in the description to my Discord. Thank you again to the makers of World War Doe for sponsoring this video, and I hope you enjoy playing it. P.S. I almost forgot to show you, here is the clan that we created. If you do want to play with us, we lowered the power requirement and kicked a bunch of people out to make space for fresh blood. So if you want to get in on the action, this is the place to be. All right, so let's talk about how you get sick value in Light versus Darkness Stage 4. This is all about troop training, and just like in Mighty Governor, the higher tier of troop you make, the more points you are going to get. So my strong recommendation for an event like this is that as a kingdom, you encourage everybody to use a 20k troop reserve well before this event is going to hit, so that as soon as this does land, boom, all of that training you were doing lands and you don't even have to use a bunch of speed ups, and the whole kingdom gains a ton of power. We're winning this stage of Light versus Darkness. We've not won any other stage in Light versus Darkness. I'd like to think that some amount of 20k extenders helped that process. That's something that we personally did to land a bunch of points. We, of course, time all of that with a kingdom buff. We're passing around the Duke title to reduce the training time. People can even cycle in and out of alliances that have the best holy sites for troop training. That way they can get the maximum amount of troops possible in this particular stage. The baseline rewards for completing this stage are pretty solid. You get a bunch of Solunas coins, which you can go and use to add to your camp's research, and you can go get a few gold stars, a little bit of AP, some gems. All in all, pretty solid pickups. The rank rewards for being in the winning camp are as follows. Certainly not enough reason to go completely ham. You want to support your kingdom if you're going ham on training here instead of something like a Mighty Governor. If you didn't see my previous video where we talk about how we've rigged our Mighty Governor cycles, that allows people to do more training over here, which I think is really helpful, and we've got a card up in the top. I recognize that's not for every kingdom, but it seems to be working pretty well for us. Now, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about my restart project, which, if you didn't see the stream last night, Pass 5 opened. And when Pass 5 opened, all hell broke loose. Ton of fighting, ton of building. The restart project, for those of you who haven't seen this yet on my channel, is when I went and I created a brand spanking new account, and I've powered all the way up to 30 million power. Last night we live streamed that Pass 5 opening, card up in the top if I haven't shared it already, and we went into Zone 4, the starting zone, before we went to bed. That way they could kick us out and make space for some active fighters. And if we just get a look at kind of what's going on over here, we are in pink, and we've built our way down. It does look like there's some action going on. A bunch of people going into a city means there maybe is a rally going on here. We're burning an Alliance fortress, which is pretty solid. And if I cut left over here, looks like there's a flag burning here as well. So there is actually a ton of action in this part of the battlefield. These folks are allies, so they're not hitting each other. That makes sense. There were some flags. Here we go. Over here, definitely under some pressure. So exciting to see how this is unfolding. We're certainly going to try to participate in this as much as we can. We might even live stream that later today if we can get the opportunity to cover that. And we're making our own preparation for Kingsland, people. Kingsland on our main account is going to be at 7 UTC today. Well, tomorrow, technically tomorrow, but like for me, it's today at the most ridiculous hour. So if you haven't already considered subscribing for crazy war coverage that we are playing in ourselves, you might want to do that now so you don't miss a thing. And we do make daily Rise of Kingdoms videos to help you get value and smash your enemies. We're going to head out. Well, I said we're going to head out, but wait a minute. We've got some reports in here. What do we have here? And Alex and Richard battling into Charles and Esong. Wow, Richard is not a pick I would make for an offense, but it looks like it's working. Holy moly. Looks like they switched around their captains a couple times. Got a bunch of dead troops out of the deal. I wonder if our tech is just like way better. Ooh, that Martel's not expertise. Yikes. And the tech is definitely better. The tech is definitely better for our attacker over here. Wow. And if I look over here, and these are in Kingdom Chat, by the way. Sharing reports in Kingdom Chat. Ooh, city hit. Yikes. Yikes. Olgi, Mundok, and Ethel. Dude, do not put Ethelflaed on your wall. That is not a thing. This is not, I don't think this is a thing. I mean, even if she's expertised, which she is, I don't think that's a thing for defending your city, because like so much of this is related to march speed and commander experience, and it's like it's just not going to be relevant for your fighting. Ouch. Savage. Savage. I look forward to rejoining with my alliance and getting in on the action. And as a public service announcement, if you're going offline in KVK, teleport back to Zone 4, the starting zone, so that people can kick you out and not worry about your city getting rallied and being out of position because it's no longer on Alliance territory. Sleep responsibly, people. All right, we're going for real. We have just got so much to do today. Until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.